What's up, everybody? I'm Tanner Thomason with Hollywood Today Live. I'm here with Jess Macallan of NBC's Mistresses. Now, in another life, you were a mixologist, right?
In another life. In this same life.
In this same life.
Yeah, I
Not
did.
in like a past life, because we don't really get into that sort of stuff. But
that would be weird. My show does, but we won't.
On the most recent episode of Mistresses, your character, Joss, moved in with Scott, right?
Yeah.
And she also confessed her love for him. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, the ever so heartthrob Justin Hartley is not, he's not so hard to confess love to, I think. But Joss in general, the character, it was a huge step for her to say I love you. Joss is kind of like a dude.
Right.
So you just say I love you to
also a
people
dude.
really easy? I
I'm
know
also
you're
a
a dude, but
no, I don't say I love you very easily.
Let's talk about that.
Like your
Let's
show's a
talk
little
about that.
scandalous. Well, no, we don't have to get into that just yet, Jess. Jeez.
Come
Let's make
on.
a cocktail first. I'm gonna go ahead and get some ice in here.
Men always need a cocktail to say I love
Let
you.
me tell you,
What is
before
that
we're
all
gonna talk
about?
about the serious stuff, we gotta get some libation. I still bartend, I still do it, and a lot of times women come up to me and they're like, "Make me something
I
strong.
love this. This is my favorite
Could I have
thing.
something strong and sweet?" And
But
then
I don't know what I want.
I'm like, no. But then my hand is forced, and so what we're gonna do is make one of my favorite sort of like cheap cocktails. Basic soda is what we want for this.
For the sake of what it is, I get
For the
it.
sake of what it is.
And look, gals
know.
like their drink sweet.
Let me
so,
tell you, they do ever. A couple weeks ago, a woman comes up to me at the bar and she orders a Grey Goose martini and then asks for me to put grenadine in it.
Yes.
And I'm like,
That's
okay,
amazing.
that's what you're gonna get then. And 5 minutes later, she's like, "This is way too sweet. I don't know if I like this."
Then, have you ever done this behind the bar when a gal comes up and it's too sweet? You just start squeezing lemon in it, like
Oh,
just
yeah.
insane amounts of lemon.
Or
And you're
just
like,
soda.
"Ah, fuck," just to fix
just
it.
soda
Or just
water.
soda.
I just hit it
Or
with
my
some
favorite thing
soda.
is when you can tell that it's too sweet and they want a new drink. You just start dumping cranberry juice in it.
Keep in mind that it's sweeter than it should be. It's sweeter than
It
it
needs a
should
little
be.
lemon.
It needs a
It
little
needs a
lemon.
little lemon, but it's actually I love that. That's like the great thing is that there are flavors in there. It doesn't
Yeah.
feel like you poured a kettle soda because
Right.
that's the go-to drink for any
Right.
girl that comes up.
Thank you so much for coming out. Please come back and hang out with us again.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
How awesome. Hollywood
Guys.
Today Live.
Coming up next.